Welcome to students. Today we are going to see the next point of the bridge engineering topic, that is fixed span superstructure. You know that we have to see in last video lecture the types of the superstructure. The one type we have to complete it, that is the movable span superstructure. In this video lecture we have to complete the fixed span superstructure and the arch bridges. Okay, let's have start. There are the five main types of the fixed span superstructure, that is first arch bridge, cable stayed bridge, suspension bridge, rigid frame bridge, and last one is the truss bridge. That is the five main types of the fixed span superstructure or fixed bridge. Okay, we have to see in detail one by one. First one is the rigid frame bridge. There are the main two types of the rigid frame. The first is the RCC portal frame or steel portal frame. We have to any type of the bridge we have to construct it in nowadays, either the RCC bridge or steel frame. They have said the RCC, first one is the RCC portal frame, in which portal frame is made of RCC, or this type of the bridge or frame we have to construct it with the help of the RCC, that is reinforced cement concrete. The bridge may consist of single portal or continuous portals. They are suitable for span up to 50 meter or more or so. This type of the bridge we have to construct it either single portal or the continuous portal, and this also suitable for the 50 meter or length of the span or length of the bridge is 50 meter or more than 15 meter. Second one is the steel portal frame. Portal frame made of steel and may be provided with the suitable bracing as required. This type of the frame you have to construct it, we have to design the steel member or steel material, and this we have to provide, also we have to provide with the suitable bracing to supporting. Next, they can be constructed in short time and suitable when cost of construction is high. This type of the frame or the steel portal frame we have to construct it the very short time as compared to RCC portal frame, and also it is the suitable when the cost of construction of the bridge is high. This is one of the image we have to see in the RCC portal frame. You have seen this is RCC frame the constructed. Second one is the steel portal frame. We have to see that this is the steel portal frame, and with the supporting the bracing, it's a bracing. Is the main two rigid frame, that is the RCC portal frame and steel portal frame. Next one is the arch bridge. In case of the arch bridge, the road or railway track is carried on arches. These are adopted for small span bridges where more headway is required to pass the debris below them. This type of the bridge we have to consider the arch shape for the road as well as the railway track also, and this is the adopted for the small span bridges. This is the where to it is the suitable for the small span bridges, and where it is the also required to pass the debris below them. These are the bridge are aesthetically superior and in have longer life. We know that what is the requirement or necessity of aesthetic of the bridge, and we have to see in the previous video lecture, and it is the life of this bridge is the long life. They have longer life and require less maintenance. The life of this bridge is the long life, and also it is the maintenance cost is the very less. Second one is the barrel type of or filled spandrel arches. The side walls are taken up to the bottom of formation level, and interior portion is filled either by earth or other material up to formation level. That is, this type of the bridge we have to consider the side walls have to taken up the bottom of the formation at the level, and interior portion or inner side portion we have to fill it with the either earth or the gravel or another material with up to formation level. They are suitable when ration of filling required is more, it becomes too heavy and costly. Then open spandrel. The flooring of bridges is supported by beams and columns or by arches and columns also. The open spandrel, this is the flooring of the bridge. It is supported to beam and column also, and also it is the arch and column, beam of column and as well as arch and columns also. The main arch support the column. In the arch bridge, it is the main support of the arch beam is the column. The arch is supported to column. The space between the column is kept open. They are aesthetically pleasing. The distance between the two columns, it is you have to maintain the sufficient distance is kept open also, and this is the we have to seen for the good pleasing of the aesthetical view or aesthetical pleasant. This is the first type we have to see in the arch bridge. That is this wall is the sides of the wall we have to constructed, and this interior portion we have to filling the with the help of the gravel and earth material also, and we have to this bridge is the suitable for the short span. And second one is the open spandrel or arch spandrel bridge. You have seen that this arch is supporting two various columns, and the columns are the open end. The distance between the columns are open end. It is also we have to cover the long span or width of the river is the long, and it is suitable for, and it is also we have to see the aesthetical view or a very pleasant view of the bridge. Okay, next is the suspension bridges. It consists of hanging cable which is anchored at two ends. The suspension bridge, it is we know that the one ray or the ceiling bridge, this is nothing but the suspension bridges. This is the hanging the cable with the supporting the anchored into the two ends. The flooring of bridge is supported by cable. The flooring of the bridge is supported by the cable also, and the vertical member is known as the suspenders and provided to transfer the load from bridge to suspension cable. The vertical member of the is known as the suspenders, and this suspenders function or application is to transfer the load from the bridge to suspension cable. The economical vein used for the large zone length. This is the economical vein. The span of the bridge or length of the bridge is the long. The suspenders are usually twisted wire ropes, and they are connected with the cables by loop. These suspenders are the usually we have to twisted by wire ropes, and this is the connected with the cables by the loops. Then there are the main two types of the suspended bridges. Is the first is the stiffened suspension, and second one is the unstiffened suspension bridge. We have to see one by one. The first is the stiffened suspension. First, when stiffening stresses is provided at floor of level bridge, then bridge is known as the stiffened suspension bridge. That is, this suspended or suspenders is the connected at the level of the bridge, or we have to provide at the floor of the floor level of the bridge. Then this type of the known as the stiffened suspension. Then stiffening girder acid or acid cable of the become rigid and hence can be adopted for heavy traffic. This type of the stiffener suspension or this type of the bridge is the girder acid to cable and to it's become the very rigid or very strong, and hence this type of the bridge were to applicable or using for the heavy traffic also. Second type is the unsteepened suspension bridge. When the floor level of the bridge is not provided with steepening, that is the suspenders or floor this suspender is not connected or not connected with the floor level of the bridge, then this type of the bridge is known as the unsteepened suspension bridge, and they are used for the light traffic and where their load is less. This type of the bridge we have to using for the lightweight traffic and less traffic, and also it is when dead load is the very less. Here we seen that this is a type of the steepened suspension. We have seen that the suspenders are connected or the lower level of the bridge, and these are cables. Or floor level of the bridge, the cables are connected. Second one, here is seen that the unsteepened suspension bridge, these suspenders are not connected to floor level of the bridge. This is distance you have to see easily the distance or high distance between this suspender and this floor level. This is another image of the or another is the image of the suspender bridge. We have to see that this is suspender cables, the main cable, it is suspender cables, various suspender cables, and this is the main tower to supporting this main cable. The two towers here seen that, and this suspender cable to support it with the main cable anchor, or this suspended bridge is supporting the main cable anchor. We have to consider the both the ends also. We have seen that this tower is a pier, nothing but tower is nothing but a pier, and this is considered the foundation level. This is a suspended bridge. This suspended cable or this suspended bridge is connected to floor level of the bridge. We have seen that easily this connected to floor level of the bridge. One example. This is one of the image of the suspended image, bridge image. It is seen that the suspender bridge or cable were to easily connected. It is floor level of the bridge. This is a cable and this is a tower. The foundation below the water is the below the bed of the water is the foundation. Is a suspender cable anchor. Here is seen that the easily suspender cable anchors supporting. Here we also seen that the ship can easily transport without any disturbance. At the time of the bridge, we have to decide the height of the bridge. This is important for the freely air or permit to ship or boat travel without any disturbance. It's the most important thing at the time of design of the bridge. Okay. Next is the cable stayed bridge. In this are no suspender and cable are directly stretched from tower to connect with deck. Thus, no anchors are required in suspension bridge. In this type of the bridge, with directly suspender and cable are directly not connected to stretch or to tower, and also to connect it with the deck, and thus no anchors are required for the suspension bridge. There is another no need of the anchors or the boat ends that require the suspension type. They are less prone to wind induced oscillation than suspension. This is the economical span is about the 150 to 700 meter. The bridge consists of the bridge deck pylons or towers, and stay cable. This bridge is considered the first and important. The bridge take next towers or pylons and stay cable. This is the cable stayed bridge. This we have to various classification of the cable stayed bridge. That is, first is the radial, harp, fan, and star shaped. It is in the radial shape or radial classification, and all the cables are connected or connected in the single here centrally in the central tower. The radial cables are connected evenly throughout the deck, and but all converge on the top of the pier. And harp, we have seen that the cables are parallel and evenly spaced along the deck and the pier. The cable here seen that the cables are parallel and along the evenly spaced along the deck and this pier. As a fan shape or fan classification, this is a combination of the radial and harp types. Here we seen that this is a combination of the harp and radial classification. And last one is the star shaped. The cables are connected to opposite points on their pier. On the pier, here you see that the cables are connected to opposite ends or opposite points at the pier. This is connected this pier, the cable, and also it is connected to other ends or opposite points. Is a four classification here seen. Cable stayed bridge. This is the harp. Here seen the harp. It is this cable are parallel to the bridge and evenly spaced and deck are placed. This is the harp classification bridge, or else the harp cable stayed bridge. Second one is the radial. All the cables are connected in this pier point. You will see that. This all the type of the classification or this type of the stayed cable bridge is suitable for the long span construction bridge. Or next one is the fan. Is the combination of the radial and harp classification. Next is the deck bridge. If the flooring of the bridge which carries the traffic is supported at top of main girder of bridge or no top of the load bearing structure, then bridge is called as the deck type bridge. There are two types, the through bridge and semi through bridge. First, through bridge, when the flooring of the bridge which carries the traffic is supported at bottom of main girder of bridge or at bottom of load bearing structure. The through bridge is when the flooring of the bridge is carries the traffic at the supported at the bottom and the main girder of the bridge is the or at the bottom of the load, then it is known as the through bridge. And semi through bridge, when flooring of the bridge is supported at some intermediate level, then it's known as the semi through bridge. The next and last point of this topic is the culverts. Culverts, it is nothing but a small bridge constructed over a stream which remains dry for most part of the year. Culverts, it is nothing but another type of the bridge or another small bridge you have to construct when the streams where the streams or river are which remains dry in position in most of the year. It is a cross drainage work having a total length not exceeding 6 meters between the face of the abutment. There are the main four types of the culvert we have to construct it. First is the famous arch culverts, next box culvert, next pipe culvert, and last one is the slab culverts. We have to see one by one. First is the arch culvert. An arch culvert of stone masonry may be adopted for span length or ranges from 2 meter to 6 meter. The the arch culvert we have to consider the arch shape, and this type of the culvert we have to consider to between the 2 to 6 meter. The arch culvert is provided with the abutment, wing wall, and also parapet. We will see that the arch culvert we have to provided with the abutment, wing wall, and parapet also. These culverts are mainly constructed or for this small type of the bridge up to 6 meter. Second one is the box culvert. The rectangular boxes are formed of the masonry as a RCC or steel member. This is the box type of the culvert we have to in the rectangular shape, and also we have to construct the various materials such as the RCC, masonry, or steel member. For longer span, any loose soil box culverts may be preferred, and they may be consist of one or more number of the rectangle or square openings. We have seen that it may be considered, or we have to construct the more number of the rectangular squares or rectangular openings. This type of the culvert we are specially designed or specially constructed for the drainage work also purpose only. That cause is the span of the bridge or span of the or length of the bridge is minimum or less. Next, pipe culvert. For small streams crossing the road or railway embankment, one or more pipes can be placed to act as the culvert. At the time of this roadway or railway track, there are these small streams are present or available. That time we have to construct the pipe culvert. This also pipes we have to construct one or more pipes we have to place and this is nothing but the pipe culvert. The pipes may be wooden, steel, RCC, cast iron, and to retain to embankment in its proper position and protect the pipe from the action of spring water. The pipe is surrounded to both ends with masonry work. This pipe culvert we have to construct with many of the material, that is RCC, cast iron or steel member, and the embankment we have to construct the surrounding embankment we have to consider the masonry work to protecting the protect the action from spring water or action of the water. Next, the number of pipes and their diameter will depend upon the discharge and height of the bank. The diameter of pipe is kept not less than 300 mm. The most important, the number of the pipes or how many pipes we have to construct it is the total is totally depending upon the discharge and requirement of the area or site and also height of the bank, but the minimum diameter of the pipe is the 300 mm. The pipe are cheapest and quickest form of culvert and to construct and are used when discharge is low. This is the pipe culvert. It is the economy and also quick construction material or quick construction of the culvert, and also it is the used or applicable when discharge of the water is low. Here we see there is the pipe culvert, that is two pipes are we have to constructed. Is a small at the road crossing, the small streamers or small drainage are available at the road crossing. That time we have to construct the pipe culvert. Next is the causeway or dip. It is a small submersible bridge at or about the bed level which will allow the floods pass over it. The causeway or deep, it is a small submersible bridge we have to construct to permit or allow the floods to pass over it. For small streams crossed by the secondary importance roads such as VR, that the village road, MDR, and high flood are occasionally and bed is dry most of the time. For the small streams or small river is crossed with the secondary road or secondary type of the roads, such as in the village area or village road and the MDR road. The there the high flood or is occasionally available or occasionally happening, and bed of the water is dry at the most of the year. That time we have to construct the causeway or deep. The causeway are found to be economy suitable. This is the economy than compared to other type of the culvert construction. There is two causeways or two types of the causeways. First is the low level causeway, and second one is the high level causeway. First, low level causeway. There are small submersible bridge without opening. They are situated at the bed level of the stream. In the low level causeway, it is a small submersible bridge you have to consider, but it's not opening section, but it is just situated at the bed level of the stream or bed level of the river. Next, high level causeway. They are small submersible bridge with opening. This type of the causeway we have to construct with the small submersible bridge with opening section. This is a high level causeway. It is a causeway or deep. It is a allow or permit to flood water are passed over it. This type of the construction we have to see in village road or VR are also MDR. Okay, today I have to declare that this topic is completed. That is the bridge engineering topic is completed. The related this topic, if any doubt or if any query, then contact me at any time or WhatsApp me. Then in next video lecture we have to see the next topic of the infrastructure engineering, that is airport engineering. Okay, today we have to stop here. Thank you so much.